Hi everyone and welcome back to some more Pillars of Eternity 2. So, we found some kind of town. Let's check out what this is all about. So, let's see what's going on here. An actual proper town.
What if the giant comes this way?
Well, something is definitely happening. Okay. The man at the center of attention appears to be fielding inquiries from both the gargle of townsfolk gathered around the platform and a rather severe-looking Aumaua woman standing just beside him.
Please, everyone remain calm. I assure you I will do everything in my power to get you the answers you need. Our friends among the Huana
have offered you hospitality and safety from the storms.
Yes, I think we are all keenly aware of the debt of gratitude we owe to the...
I have personally seen to the safety of your homes. Now you will do the same for our families.
What about our families?
What about the ships? How are we supposed to feed ourselves?
If everyone would...
Okay.
It's one of the pirates.
At this alarmed cry, the whole of the crowd turns to regard you. A startled, expectant hush falls upon the gathered throng. My ship ran aground just south of here. I need help. I'm not a pirate, and if I am, look around. Where? I like this one.
Everyone stay calm. I think it's clear our guest is nothing of the sort. Two of my guards...
Well, do I look like a pirate?
Flying deer wooden colors. Fallen prey to a private vessel. That would be your ship, I assume.
That would be it, yeah.
That would make him lucky. Your own vessels do not usually fare so well.
Quite.
I just need some repairs and I'll be on my way. If I was all that lucky, I wouldn't have crashed here. So you'll help? Let's go with the first one. I mean, we do need repairs.
Percomplanca, everyone, forgive me. I believe this matter requires my attention. You have my word that I will keep you apprised of any changes. Especially you, Mr. Ikawa.
Do not flatter me with Valian titles. You are distracted with your newcomer and wish me gone. But I will not go far, Governor Clario.
Grande. As for you, stranger, let us speak at my estate. We'll discuss your predicament.
Well, something is clearly happening here. But I don't think we got the whole picture. They obviously disagree about something. So,
I am for friendlier fires.
okay, we can't talk with her.
If you would speak, seek me out in our village.
Where did the governor go? Let's check the map real quick. Market, trading post, governor's estate. Alright, let's go to the governor's estate.
Oh yes, this
And
one
we'll
is
have a
many
chat.
centuries old, blessed by Ngati herself.
If I had to guess, he'll want our help with something. Is he around here somewhere? Well, let's take a look around.
Ah, yes.
Oh yeah, there
you
he is.
are. As governor and under the auspices of the Valian Trading Company, please allow me to officially welcome you to Port Maje. Apologies for that little drama outside. These are confusing times, and people often react poorly to uncertainty.
Whatever you say. He sounds like a classic politician.
Pirates and the, well, certain strange events, we are all a little on edge.
Okay, requirements not met. Colonist, dissident, drifter. Strange events.
A few, well, quite a few people here in Port Maje claim to have seen a giant of some kind during the storm.
Okay.
I would call it a flight of fancy, but unless something has tainted every well in the region, I do not think it can be
We might
ignored.
know something about that.
But then, the Deadfire is a land
That wasn't
full of
just a giant, that was
You must
Eothas.
have heard the story.
A giant, where did it go? Right, stories. Well... A giant, where did it go?
I haven't the slightest idea. Wherever giants go, deep beneath the waves, with luck. Now, to the matter of your ship. You're stranded, are you? It was a rough landing by all reports.
That would be correct.
Unfortunately, our own ships are in no condition to sail. We've had dealings with the pirates ourselves. They've taken their share of supply ships. The storm saw to those berthed in the harbor. All that said, I believe I may have a solution, provided you're willing
he'll want
to
our help
me
with something.
in return.
I'm the Lord of Kednoa, couldn't I owe you a favor? What could I do for you? I just got here. I'd be happy to help in any way I can. I get it, things are falling apart and you need me to save you. Well, let's go with the second one. What could I do for you? I just got here. I mean, we don't even know what really is going on in here.
Indeed.
We definitely don't have the
Which
full
means
picture.
I can spare you, whereas I cannot spare
Tutorials,
the gods.
dispositions. You have gained a reputation in a disposition. Dispositions represent how people perceive your personality throughout the world. Even seemingly nasty reputations will be favored by some people, and benign reputations sometimes bring out the worst in certain people. No disposition is inherently good or bad in Deadfire. To see icons for effects of dialogue decisions on disposition, enable the show personality reputation option in difficulty settings. I think I'm going to enable that, yeah. But we need to get out of this dialogue first.
I have the guards on the lookout for pirate vessels looking to take advantage of whatever damage the storm caused. We've cannons enough to see them off, but I need every man ready to use them. There is a site of some considerable value elsewhere on the island. A value to the trading company, you understand. In point of fact, it's the very reason any of us are here.
I see where this is going.
You're familiar with the luminous Adra trade?
Okay, metaphysics. I know that luminous Adra is supposed to house more concentrated essence.
It's also quite valuable. When refined, it sells for considerable sums. The trading company has invested a lot of time and money into locating sites suitable for mining and processing.
Okay. Get to the point. How valuable? Okay, get to the point.
We sought to improve the refinement process. To that end, we hired some of the brightest minds in the field of animancy and brought them out here to lend their expertise. And then one evening, a storm rolls in out of nowhere, and my scouts begin to report that a giant has marched its way across the island towards my dig site. What am I to make of that? We haven't heard from Mestre Odorisi since, nor any of his assistants, or the workers. I must know what has happened. If Odorisi, if his work is lost, then everything that we have worked for is at risk. Which is where you come in. You need a ship, I need information. See to this for me, and I'll set half the town to work. We'll patch up your ship, and you'll be free to go on your way.
Okay. And if I find this Odorisi?
Why, take his report on the situation and remind him that he's under certain contractual obligations. And relay my deep relief at his good health.
Okay,
course.
I can do that. Do you have any idea what might have happened?
The Huana storm speakers should have kept the worst of the weather at bay. I can't imagine what else might have happened. There are wild beasts on the island, but they wouldn't have attacked an active dig site.
So let's not mention Iotas here. I can do that.
Then we are agreed. I will assign men to keep watch over your ship. You will find the dig site on the eastern side of the island. I'll mark it on your map here. One more thing.
Okay.
If you should recover Odorisi's notes, know that they would be of great value to me.
Yeah, I get it. So, let's check the options. Difficulty, yeah, show personality reputation. Display the effects of choosing each conversation option on the player's reputation and personality. Let's enable that for now. Okay, we'll enable that for now. I might disable it later, we'll see. Anything else we can do in here? Probably not a whole lot. Maybe there's someone we can talk with? I'm guessing no. Yeah, let's not steal anything, that's probably a bad idea. Alright, time to go outside.
You must gather before venturing forth.
So, where's the dig site? That's not quite what I wanted. Port shop. Okay. Oh, leave town. By sea, on foot. Supply. Okay. While on a city map you can select the crate to use port shop and resupply your ship. Fair enough. So, down here. Okay. Well, I don't think we'll be buying a whole lot right now. But we do have 350 gold. Medical supplies, repaired supplies. Okay, well, I suppose we can get that in the future if we'll need it. So, anything else? We can move between areas. We can leave. I just wanted to see the map of the island. We can't go here just yet. Let's take a look around. We got market, we got trading post. And who's this down here? Someone we can talk with, no doubt. Yeah, you must gather your party before venturing forth. That message, man. It's still here. So, where's that person? Oh, hi.
And you shall be redeemed.
What's going on? The missionary holds a candle to drip wax in the shape of 3 stars on the forehead of each kneeling worshipper. One of them stumbles back, swiping the hot wax from his skin. Okay.
I did not sign up to be burned.
What do you think you're doing?
Idling, that's what. Making ourselves feel all requited. We just missed one of the biggest reap-ins of all time. What about the souls that need us?
Do not push me on this, you wayward child. You'd leave the living forlorn to service the dead?
Here, I'll light them all at once.
Okay, that's one way to do it. What souls are you talking about?
The ones I dreamed died. I'm guessing you're not here for the baptism.
No, not really. What if I was? Clever. I'm looking for an Ardra statue. You dreamed people died? What happened here?
It's madness, right? Who'd have thought a giant green statue might storm through the port? I did. I dreamed it for months, again and again, and night and day, until I pushed the others to come here. We told the governor, but he wouldn't evacuate on account of me, not knowing exactly when our god might arrive.
No one believed it. But how could we know?
You have a lot of prophetic dreams?
Nightmares, more like. Terrors that come true. Had them since I was a little girl on the farm. Guess Gone was speaking to me even then.
Some of our brethren suffer from these visions more than others, while some of us, favorably, have none at all.
It ain't a curse. It's a blessing. A mark of the divine.
Okay, so what if I was? I'm looking for an Ardra statue. Inhabited by Eotas.
I knew it! Gone's been calling me here. Left the breadcrumbs in my dreams. I need to get inland. If you're going, I could help you. Swear on my soul.
Why do you want to go inland?
There are souls needing their last rites. I ought to shine them the light, else they might get lost.
Enough nonsense, Jyoti. No one knows if anyone's even died. You've no business going in there, risking your own safety, risking our mission.
Wenglith, you guide the living and I guide the dead. Gone bids it and I dreamed it. Leave it be.
Oh, is she going to join us? Okay.
So what's yours?
What's our business? I'm a watcher. What do you think? Do you want to be honest or clever? Well, let's be honest. I'm a watcher. I don't know if they are going to believe us.
So you can see souls? That's a handy talent to have. I know my harvesting would benefit from it. And here you are, following my god. Watcher, will you take me with you?
Okay, yeah, she wants to join. A fine proposition. I'd enjoy the company of a priestess. Well, yeah, I suppose. Why not? Perhaps you'll prove useful in dealing with Eothas. You can tag along, so long as you don't get in the way. Well, yeah, perhaps she will prove useful. That will be the rational response.
I know an offer rare as hen's teeth when I hear it. Yeah, I'm taking it. You won't regret this.
Okay then.
Hey.
He hasn't been very talkative, apparently.
Please take care, child. Come back to us in one piece. If not for my sake, then
How about
so.
2
But don't
pieces?
tell her. What the High Priestess doesn't know won't hurt her.
Okay then, okay, priest, monk. We are already a monk, so that will be a priest. There we go.
Can we talk?
What can
We
I
got
do
the
you
third
for?
party member. Companion conversations. One of your companions wants to talk. Okay.
Hoo-wee! About time we took a breather. My feet are blistered something fierce. Tell me what's on your mind?
What are your thoughts on Eothas?
We talking during the Saints' War or after he died?
What's the difference?
Well, before he died, he was still Aethys as the majority of my brethren know him. Aethys embodied a human. And when that human got blown to bits, we all believed Aethys died.
Companion reputation. Okay. Press the character button in the lower center of the screen, blah blah blah, to bring up the character sheet. Select the reputation tab. We already had this one. So, yeah. Eder nods in
And I
agreement.
think a part of him did. The part he'd most closely woven into living flesh. The part that represented life. And rebirth after death. Which means the part of him that could have survived, that stormed across the Deadfire seas, was the side more aligned with obsidian rot and falling away. That which is death.
Okay, so what's your take on Eothas following the Saints'
Then
War?
you mean gone. Sure, maybe my god still answers to Aethys as well. Why not? But Aethys died, and death requires change. He ain't what he was. Not in exactly the same way. That's why I think his other aspect, his darkness in the light, is what's burning brighter in him now.
Okay, so tell me about Eothas leading up to and during the Saints' War.
I really only know what my folks taught me. Aethys embodied Saint Widwin, but during the war, he got blown to bits. That's the thing about human bodies. Eventually, they all gotta die. As the god of rebirth, of course, Aethys would be coming back. But where I differ from my family's view, and my High Priestess's view, is that I've studied the apotheosis of Gone, and I know all about the backside, the downward swoop, the death part of the cycle of life. Obsidian, rot, regrowth. What's gone can never be again. What comes back is changed. Always. Even if what comes back is a god. No need
Okay,
to
then.
fiddle around. I'm listening.
Should you be swearing so much as a priestess?
Reckon not. But I can't
I
help
like
be
her.
a touch wayward. I don't take it too far. My mom caught me once necking in the Merkberry stalks. And of course I fight. But I've not done much more than that. And I don't use the real ugly words. Sometimes the feelings, they just come tumbling right out of me. Gosh,
Alright,
I'm glad
that's
we
all for
talked.
now.
Leave it to me.
So,
What can I do you for?
let's take a look. What does she have in here? A sickle, a lantern. It's a small shield, apparently. Okay. +2 to all restoration power levels. +2 to all inspiration power levels. Okay, then. Well, I guess that's that. What about her skills? Let's see. Oh, and reputations? Anti-religious, irresponsibility, skullduggery, pro-Eothasians, light-hearted, impassioned, worldly. Okay then. Well, I guess that's that. Let's move
Sure
on,
thing.
shall we? Holy Radiance. Combat only. Creates a field of holy energy around the priest, dealing burn damage and applying shaken to any vessels in the vicinity while regenerating a modest amount of health for allies. The power of Priestess Holy Radiance is modified by how well their reputations align with the preferred behaviors of their faith. Okay. We also got second wind. Binding block. Use your small shield to better intercept any melee weapon attacks and counter at the cost of recovery time. Interfering strikes. Hook and slash wildly with your attacks, interfering with your enemy's ability to focus their aim at the cost of damage.
What do you need?
Alright, we can also talk with Adair.
The Children of the Dawn Stars. I wondered if we'd run into them down here. There's someone I used to know. Just an old friend. Came out here to settle with them last I heard. Maybe we should ask around. See if she's still out here. Might be she can help us.
Just a friend, huh?
How did you know her?
Well, both grew up in Gilded Vale. Same temple.
Okay. Your cheeks are red. You're eager to see her, but you're trying to hide it. Why?
Alright, alright. We used to, you know. She was real loud, too. Used to have to cover her mouth or she'd get the dog howling in the next room.
I get the picture. That's my favorite kind. Sounds like a special woman. You could have stopped a few sentences ago. Let's go with diplomatic.
I knew you'd understand. You're gonna like her. I got a good feeling.
Okay, new quest. Let's check the journal real quick. Yeah, red skulls, so we probably don't want to do those. Way higher level than we are able to do. Stranded. So, reach the dig site. Yeah, we have to go to the dig site, no question about that. So, I guess we'll go to the dig site.
Right. I came here on the first ship.
I think it's time to leave.
Why does an islander get paid
Unless we want to check out the other places. This looks like a tavern. Yeah, let's check that out. There's usually something useful in places like that. And hey, maybe we'll find another party member, you never know. Yeah, let's not steal anything, that's a bad idea. Anyone we can talk with? That's just a guard, commoner. Okay, this guy. Thorel.
Sorry, we haven't any rooms for you.
I don't need a room.
Came in off that shipwreck down
At least not right now.
Not sure if that's good luck or bad, but here, I figure you deserve a drink.
Thanks. What's this about rooms? Let me see what you have. Okay, what's this about rooms?
Pull up. You aren't the first outsider to turn up looking for a place to stay after their ride off the island ended up at the bottom of the sea. Well, tell you what. I've got one room ought to have been cleared out by now. Only the occupants decided to outstay his welcome.
Oh, I see.
Real trouble is, he hasn't settled.
And he wants us to deal with it.
He's a merchant captain by the name of Galleon.
Okay.
I've given him a fair chance, but he's been a right prick about the whole thing. I've got a spare key here. You chase him and his pals off, and the room's yours.
What if he won't leave willingly?
Ah, well, he's a prat, but he's not so tough. Smack him around if it comes down to it. But I figure a few sharp words.
I'll see what I can do.
Appreciate it, truly. I'll have someone tidy the place up for you once you're through. Chances are they've spilled ale just about everywhere. I don't want the man dead, and that's not what I'm paying for. Just see him on his way and we'll call it done.
Okay, got it. Don't kill him. Just smack him around a little bit. Let's go deal with it then, shall we?
Thomas mad.
Maybe. There is...
Might be interesting. So, where is he?
I got this.
That's the one. Okay, or is it? Yeah, Galleon.
Thought I'd locked that thing. Thing is, the way doors work, right? And I realize this is complicated, is that you close them and then uninvited people stay
Uninvited
on the
people,
other side.
so that would be you.
Try not to slam the door on your way out, yeah?
This place is a mess. Thorel wants you out of here. I'm here for the rent. You've got until I count to 10 to get your things and get out. Well, it's true.
Did Thorol put you up to this? You really want to get your teeth kicked in on his behalf? Get out of here before you regret it.
We can try to intimidate him. You can live on your feet and get dragged out. You can live on your feet or get dragged out by the ankles, your choice. I'm asking politely. Thorol said I could get her off if I had to. Okay. You really want the guards in here to throw you out into the street? Well, it's a fair question.
The governor's got all his guards on high alert, staving off the pirates. So if anyone's going to be doing the throwing, it's going to have to be you.
Hey,
How
fine
about
by
it,
me.
tough guy?
Punch him in the nose. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. Yeah, you know what? Let's punch him in the nose.
Yeah, okay. I'm done. Come on, you lot.
Oh, really?
The
He's not
crew
going
of the
to fight?
Peregrine
Oh.
sails for brighter shores.
I'm disappointed. I thought we'll get to fight him. Well, I guess that's that. Let's go downstairs. And we got some experience. That's always nice.
How does it work?
You inhale.
Down we go.
Still kicking, eh? What'll it be?
I cleared out that room for you.
Hey, good work. Times like these, I can't afford to keep on anyone who can't pay their tab. The second word got around, I'd have every pauper in the city on my doorstep. The room's yours if you want it. And for a job well done,
We gained
you pay.
1200 copper, okay. Well, there we go, we actually leveled up. Nice one. Everyone leveled up. So let's take a look. 1 point for active skills, 1 point for passive skills. Let's see, I think I'm going to work on mechanics. Let's see what kind of skills... Oh, I can't leave the screen, can I? Yes, I can. Cancel, yes. I want to check what kinds of skills our new companion has. Let's see, athletics, arcana, alchemy. Okay, she doesn't have mechanics. Diplomacy, history, religion, survival. Alright, so what do we want in here? Explosives. Alchemy, arcana. Okay. We already have alchemy on other people. Let's get 1 more point in arcana. And then... let's see, diplomacy, history, religion. What do we not have on anyone at all? There's nothing that we don't have on anyone. Okay. Oh, actually, history. Nobody else has history. Now, skills. We can get tier 2 skills, or power level 2 in this case. Let's see, withdraw. Isolates a single target within a protective sphere, shielding them from harm while their health regenerates. That might be useful. Grants target ally defeat inspiration for an extended duration. Okay. +5 constitution. Repulsing seal. Places a magical seal on the floor that sends enemies sprawling on contact, causing them to become prone. Okay. Holy meditation. The priest clears their mind, spreading that clarity to nearby allies, thereby granting them the resolute inspiration. Which is +5 resolve, concentration per 6 seconds. For 10 seconds. Spiritual weapon. Calls forth a divine weapon specific to your deity and empowered by your faith. Okay. What else? Iconic projection. Creates a slow-moving energetic projection of the priest's faith, returning health to allies and inflicting freeze damage on enemies. Oh, that sounds useful, because it's a dual-purpose spell. I kind of like this one. We can either restore health, or we can do 16 freeze damage. Okay, what else is available? Pillar of Faith. Calls down a Pillar of Divine Judgment, inflicting crush damage on the target and knocking them down, and enemies in the area of effect prom. So AoE effect, I like that. Weapon and shield style. Okay, these are passive abilities. So I'm thinking either Iconic Projection or Pillar of Fate. Let's go for Iconic Projection. We can restore some health or we can hit a target. Sounds good, I like that. And we can still get one more. So what do we want? Well, we could get one of the buffs. +5 Constitution. Holy Meditation. Okay, what else is available in here? Spiritual Weapon. Withdraw sounds useful, but kind of situational, I guess? It is a form of healing, because it will regenerate. But I'm actually tempted to get Pillar of Fate. It's an AoE, and that will almost certainly come in handy at some point. It's also Ground Control and Interrupt. So, you know what? Sure, let's get that then. And yep, that's that, I guess. So next up, let's level up Marbs. So, +1 in mechanics. We are definitely going to need that. In fact, we could go back to that cave near the starting location. Not sure if it's worth it, but we could do it. It's an option. Let's see, let's get inside. Yup. Next up, skills. What do we have here? Clarity of Agony. -5 seconds duration of hostile effects. -50% hostile effect duration for 20 seconds. Through pain, the monk is able to cleanse their body, reducing the duration of incoming and existing hostile effects by half. Dance of Death. Weave a pattern of pain with your movements, gaining a gradually increasing bonus to accuracy and wounds. Suffering any damage ends this effect. Interesting. Mortification of the Soul. The monk immediately inflicts raw damage on himself or herself, gaining wounds. Okay. Well, we'll probably need that at some point, sooner or later. Because that's our resource. We need it. Maybe, maybe not. Dance of Death. Gaining a gradually increasing bonus to accuracy and wounds. I like this one, but suffering any damage ends this effect. Still, this guy is not supposed to be a tank, but a damage dealer. So this seems like a pretty good option. Alright, sure, let's get that. And we can still get one more, maybe something passive. Let's see, +25% stride. Defense when disengaging. -15% weapon recovery time when dual wielding, no. 200 style. Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with 200s. 20% of hits converted to crits with weapons. Okay, that's 100 style. I think I'm going to stick with 200s, so this one would make sense for sure. Alright, let's get 200 style. And I'm sticking with 200s. And next up, Eder. Let's see what he can get. So, alchemy, explosives, bluff, intimidate, streetwise, and 2 ability points. Fighter stances. The fighter trains in the ability to adopt specialized fighting stances. Each stance excels at handling different aspects of combat. Defender stance is apt for holding fast against groups of enemies. Cleaving stance is effective. Okay, I get the picture. and then we can get upgraded versions. Yeah, we'll probably need this sooner or later. Into the fray. The fighter lunges through the battle, pulling an enemy into immediate melee range, causing crush damage and leaving them dazed. Okay. Sounds useful. We should probably get, like, weapon and shield style, because that's what he will be using. Equipped shields deflection bonuses are increased and grant an equal bonus to the character's reflex. Yep, I think we should grab that. So that and the stances, because he's going to be the tank, basically. Here we go. Looks good. So now, I think it's time to go to the dig site. However, we'll be doing that in the next episode, so thanks for watching this one, I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.